Treadmill sucks, Stairmaster is peak. Follow me for more fitness tips. In this video, I'm going to rank the top 10 cardio machines that you'll find at Planet Fitness. This is going to be in no specific order. This is pretty much only going to be based off of calorie burn. There are going to be some little side notes and contraindications, things like that. But other than that, it's just going to be based solely off of calorie burn. These are all the machines at my Planet Fitness. Each Planet Fitness has different machines. So these are only going to be the ones that are at my gym. With that being said, if there's other machines that you guys want me to rank, let me know in the comments below. We're going to start off strong with the most common piece of cardio equipment that everybody knows, and that's the treadmill. The treadmill is something that's a classic. It's been around for I don't know how long, and it's something that you can change the difficulty, you can change the intensity, and it's kind of the overall pick for when you do cardio in the gym. This machine is really good for beginners. It's really good for people who are already in the cardio kind of atmosphere. It's really just a good machine to train overall cardio. The problem though is that if you're trying to get the most calorie burns, the treadmill's not going to be the best one for you. The reason I say that is because your body adapts to the kind of cardio that you're doing. So if you are on the treadmill 30 minutes after your strength training or whatever, and you're just doing the same intensity, you're going to end up burning less calories compared to if you switch it up a little bit. It can be a good calorie burn, but because it can kind of get mundane and people just tend to walk on it, I'm going to put it right in the middle at the B tier. The second most popular machine besides the treadmill is the elliptical. The elliptical is one of those machines that's really good if you have bad knees because it takes a lot of the impact off compared to a treadmill. The elliptical is one of those machines where, again, it's just kind of fine to do. It depends on the intensity, how long you're on the elliptical, and a lot of people tend to get kind of complacent on it and not burn the calories. They just kind of go through the motions. So because of that, I'm going to put this one again at the B tier. Our third machine is going to be the assault bike. I bet you guys didn't know that Planet Fitness has assault bikes now. It's only 2, but still, you generally only see these in CrossFit gyms, but now Planet Fitness, I think, is upgrading how their space looks. And this is one of their improvements, is the assault bike. The assault bike is a really good full body workout because not only are you using your arms, but you're using your legs as well. It's one of those machines where the harder you push yourself, the more calories you're going to burn. It's really one of those ones where if you're not pushing yourself, you're not going to feel like there's any intensity. If you're only a beginner, you're easily going to hit about 400 to 500 calories an hour. Would I recommend using the assault bike as a beginner for an hour? No, but it is one of those things where if you did it 4 times a week for 30 minutes, that ends up being 2,000 calories. Because it is a full body workout and you really have to put in effort for it to actually feel like you're doing anything, we're going to put this up into our first A tier. The fourth machine is going to be the recumbent bike. This is that bike that you see where you sit back on and you're just kind of moving your legs. This one is really good for people who may be going through physical therapy, who may have some sort of knee issues, who may have some sort of leg or hip issues. But we're talking about cardio equipment that's good for calorie burnings. And in regards to calorie burnings, the recumbent bike is not it. It's one of those machines where you can sit and you can just kind of move your legs and you can just kind of watch TV that it has in front of it. It's not really going to be the best for calorie burning. So because of that, we're going to put this in the C tier. Moving on from a C tier, we're going to go back upwards and we're going to talk about the arc trainer. The arc trainer is that machine that you may have seen in the gym that looks similar to an elliptical, but instead of your legs moving forward, they're just moving up and down. It's kind of like the Stairmaster or a stepper, but it's called the arc trainer instead. If I were to choose the elliptical versus the arc trainer, I would definitely use the arc trainer. You have bigger movements and bigger strides when you use the arc trainer. This is one of those machines where if you're looking to burn a lot of calories, the arc trainer is going to be superior compared to the elliptical. It does have a little bit of a learning curve. It feels a little bit more wonky compared to the elliptical, but once you get it in, you can definitely burn about 400 to 500 calories per hour. And because of that, this is going to be another A tier lister. Going from the arc trainer though, we're going to go back to the recumbent area, and instead of a recumbent bike, we're going to talk about the recumbent stepper. So this one is similar to both the arc trainer and the recumbent bike in that you're sitting back just like the recumbent bike, but you're also stepping like the arc trainer. This again is one that's really good for physical therapy. It's really good if you have any limitations in your lower body, whether it be your knees, ankles, or hips. But in regards to calorie burning, it's not going to be the best one to do. You can put the resistance higher, but then at that point, you're better off just to do some weight lifting. So with that being said, we're going to put this down at the C tier again. And since we're down here in the C tier, let's talk about one more that you may have seen, and this is the arm bike. This is one of those ones where, again, it's really good in a physical therapy setting, but in regards to calorie burning, it's not going to be the best option for you. So while we're down here, we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way as a C tier. We've talked about a recumbent bike. We've talked about the arc trainer, elliptical, the treadmill. We haven't talked about the one last popular one, and that is the stationary bike. The stationary bike is definitely one that is a step above the recumbent bike because you have to actually engage your body a little bit more instead of just sitting back. But it definitely is one of those machines that you can put more intensity in if you ever feel so inclined, because it depends on the individual and how intense it is. And some people just tend to get on the bike and just kind of move their legs. We are going to put this in the B tier. Another new addition to the new kind of environment that Planet Fitness has is the rower. I think they had the rower in kind of the old layout, but now they have a little bit more rowers and a little bit less treadmills. So let's discuss about the rower. The rower is a really good full body exercise if you know how to do it. It involves your back as well as your legs and your arms. And if you do it for an hour, you can easily burn between 400 and 500 calories. The only downside with the rower is that it is a little bit of a learning curve. And if you don't do it correctly, it could actually just hurt you instead of help you. Because we're only talking about calorie burning and not necessarily the learning curve or how hard or easy it is to do the rowing machine, we're going to put this in the A tier. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you like as well as subscribe, and make sure to check out some of my other ranking videos that I have where I go over some more of the weightlifting equipment that's in Planet Fitness. After this A tier, we're going to go on to the last A tier one and the last one of our machines, and that is the Stairmaster. The Stairmaster is the most classic one and is gaining a lot of popularity especially for younger people. This is the machine that you can definitely feel every calorie that you burn. And it's one that everybody knows you're going to probably burn the most calories with. The one problem with the Stairmaster though is that you can't put your arms and lean on the handles. If you do that, you take a lot of the effort that your body's going into burning these calories on the Stairmaster. But because it is such a hard workout, you don't really need a learning curve and you can really feel the workout after you've done it. We're going to put this in our last one as an A tier. Out of all of these, the one that I prefer is the Stairmaster. The reason I prefer the Stairmaster is because, like I just said, you can really feel every calorie that you're burning. And you don't have to be on it that long to burn quite a few calories. Again, it's one of those ones where it's like 400 to 500 calories per hour, but if you do just half of that, you're going to burn a lot. These are my personal rankings. These are leaving out a lot of factors that are included when it comes to cardio equipment. But if you've been looking to try and switch up your workout, I hope that the rankings can help you choose maybe something different other than the treadmill or the elliptical. These, of course, are the cardio equipment that you have in the gym. This doesn't include the kind of cardio that you can do outside that may be more fun to you. This could include martial arts. This could include walking, running. This could include hiking, dancing, stuff like that. Remember that doing cardio may be very boring, so it's always nice to find something that you enjoy that can also be included as cardio. But what did you guys think about my ranking? Did you agree? Did you think one should be higher? Did you think one should be lower? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.